Hey guys, how are you? My name is Brendan Reviews, and welcome to, we're coming up on the end of this whole Season 2. Thank you guys for sticking with me all the way to the end. We got one more video analysis, and then we got one more review for the end of this season. I bet you guys can assume what it is, considering the end of the season ends on Halloween, right? So, what movie are we going to be talking about today? We are talking about Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 Dream Warriors. And it's my favorite out of the series, so let's talk about it. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 follows Nancy and these group of characters as they're inside of this mental asylum. As a matter of fact, they are the last of the Elm Street kids, and it's about how all of them band together to fight Freddy as they're trapped inside of this mental asylum as they realize they all have powers in their dreams, which is such a cool concept. It totally builds on the mythology of it, and I love that as a whole. So let's talk about everything I like. The new characters are fantastic. Every character is interesting and has personality. You grow to care about these characters, which is something that you don't see a whole lot of in horror movies. Nancy returns, and she is one of the best final girls in any horror movie. There's a reason why she was in the first one. There's a reason why she came back for this one, and there's a reason why she's in the 7th one, which is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. She's one of the best final girls and continuously comes back to, kick some ass and give Freddy all that he's, deserving, like all the pain he deserves. In this movie, we get some of the best special effects, and this is the movie where Freddy Krueger starts to deliver one-liners, and these one-liners do not push the boundary, like they are not overboard. He's still scary, but he's also funny in this movie. And ultimately, what makes this movie so great is the story of these kids finding out that they have powers and they're the last of the Elm Street kids, so it's up to them to finally fight Freddy and defeat him once and for all. Makes this movie have such a weight to it, has such a purpose. It feels like as if they didn't make a 4th movie, this would have been a great conclusion to the series. And it has some really great moments in it. John Saxon comes back and is really good in this movie. After the death of Nancy's mom, his wife, at the ending of the very first movie, he's a drunk, but he sells his performance so well in this movie. We get this really awesome scene where the skeleton comes to life. The skeleton of Freddy Krueger comes to life and attacks them. Ends up killing John Saxon too. Freddy Krueger even kills Nancy in this movie, but it just packs that punch. It has that emotional punch. Ultimately, this movie has great writing, great story, great performances. The score in it is very good, and the effects in this movie are very good. Just the way that this movie flows together as a whole makes for the best, most fun, most entertaining, and just most emotional Nightmare on Elm Street movie yet. And I think Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 Dream Warriors is the best in the whole series. It was written by Frank Darabont, the guy that made The Walking Dead and the guy that wrote Shawshank Redemption. So if you guys think, it's just another horror movie, keep that in mind. This guy has made some mega hits. So I recommend you guys watch Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 Dream Warriors. Without further ado, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 Dream Warriors does get a 10 out of 10. Seriously, there's nothing about this movie I would change. I think this movie is a total fun ride the whole way through. The acting is great, the direction's good, just everything about this movie is great. I would not change it. I would leave it alone. It is great the whole way through. Great ride, recommend it, essential for every Halloween. So, there you go. My name is Brendan Reviews, and I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever the fuck time you guys are watching this, and I will see you all tomorrow with another video essay.